Be strong and courageous. So much of my life, I've seen a common thread go throughout my life of being strong and courageous. I'm not saying I'm strong and courageous. I'm saying God has given me strength and courage that there's no way possible I could equate to me. Something that God asked me to be courageous about was to trust my boys with a girlfriend, while the Finkster and I 2 weekends ago quickly, within 45 minutes, were in the car headed north to my father, who was admitted to the ICU in a very bad medical situation. A heart attack, pneumonia, sepsis, gangrene, needed a blood transfusion, just was not doing well. And I just thank the good Lord that he's kept him alive, but not just kept him alive, he's healing. There's some other things ahead of him. But it took courage for me to then decide, as I heard a sweet prompting from the Lord, it's okay to go. And it took courage, though, sometimes to follow the Lord, because not that I could protect my father. The nurses, doctors, and first and foremost, the Lord is his protector. But I felt a sweet release from the Lord, though Pop was still critical and asleep when I left, because he was really not doing well, that I had a sweet release from the Lord to then exit on Sunday. And, being strong and courageous sometimes means going to someone. Other times it might mean leaving someone. And this year I can tell you the Lord has led me in a series of be strong and courageous moments. I've shared with you, I've done my first women's retreat, weekend women's retreat, and I had to be courageous because the enemy kept trying to tell me, who are you? You don't have a book. Only retreat speakers have books. I had to be strong and courageous with some mom things. We've had a situation in our neighborhood, and I've had to be very strong and courageous, laying some very significant boundaries. And it was hard. It was difficult. Not impossible, but difficult. Be strong and courageous in my marriage means that we needed to go back to counseling. And I'll tell you, my marriage is not just doing good, we're doing awesome. And I thank the Lord, because being strong and courageous meant we were having problems. Not just we needed to fine tune, like a tune-up. We needed to go and get through some stuff. And the Lord has been faithful, but we had to follow the Lord's promptings and be strong and courageous. So today, my friends, the message is short and sweet. Be strong and courageous. It may mean leaving someone you love. It may mean confronting someone you love, which is love if you do it the right way. It is love. It may mean having a difficult conversation where you work or live. It may mean getting up and going to marriage counseling and being strong and courageous and fighting for your marriage, because your legacy asks you to do that. And don't you dare be ashamed of going to counseling. I'm not ashamed to go to counseling. I share it with my boys because you know what? I care about the legacy I'm leaving with my boys. I care. And I want them to know strong people get help. Weak people stay stuck. So today I'm going to leave you with this one Bible verse. It's from 1 Chronicles 28:20, and I'm going to read it to you. Be strong and courageous and do the work. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord God, my God, is with you. He will not fail you or forsake you until all the work for his service of the temple of the Lord is finished. Be strong and courageous.